What's up, Sunday Squad? Welcome back to another video. This week we are going to be talking about the King, Eternal Monarch.
Woo! Oh my goodness, what did we get ourselves into as we move forward in our journey for the best Asian dramas out there? We move on to a K-drama that just came out and dropped on Netflix. What did you think? I thought it started out really strong.
It started out really strong, and then I got confused throughout the rest of the first episode. And then the second episode, it got a little bit more, I gained a little bit more clarity throughout the second episode, but I still don't know what's fully going on just yet. All we know is that there's parallel universes, and the king from the Kingdom of Korea is now in the Republic of Korea, which is not a monarchy. And so there's a monarchy, and then there's a democracy. And
I mean, it started off really epic, and
it started off really dark.
It was awesome. I thought it was gonna be like, oh man, we're gonna jump back and forth, and we're gonna have like this epic battle, like, continuing on the, seek revenge for the death of his father or the murder of his father, and then it kind of just trailed off into like, this really kind of really weird universe where there's just doppelgangers everywhere. But I guess the one thing that's keeping me on track is Lee Lim himself. Like, what is he up to? Like, what's going on in the Republic of Korea?
What's his role
in this whole thing? Because he seems like a very devious and evil man, the big villain, but we don't really get to see him much. And like, they're just little snippets of like of what he's trying to do. We have no idea, but I don't know. Are you guys as confused as we are? I mean, it's not as confusing these past two episodes. You're right, we did gain a little bit more clarity, but I don't know where it's going.
Yeah, so we did gain a little bit more clarity in terms of where the story is now. I mean, we have the two parallel universes that are finally in like, in tandem with each other in terms of timeline. But we still don't know what Lee Lim is doing. And for some reason, we've kind of veered off from exploring a more linear narrative development to romance.
Yeah, I think the chemistry between Lee Gun and Lieutenant Jettung Lee
Jung
Tail so bad with names. Their chemistry is really like, it really pops off the screen because like there's moments of levity that really grounds the show. Like, you think that it's this big ambitious show like with parallel universes or like time jumps and travel and all that stuff. There's gonna be like this flute, like we haven't even mentioned the flute.
Yeah, the untamed flute.
There's like the untamed flute. There's like this magical sword in the beginning, and then there's this magical flute that transports them.
There's just this general magical feeling in the beginning, and then he goes through the portal, another magical thing. But now we're just in a romance drama between kind of a fish out of the water, but he's very familiar with the world. It's just a different system or different history. And right now we're at a crossroads where we don't know how Lee Lim fits into everything. It's just him and Jung Tae-ul and them just navigating these romantic waters.
I don't think it's gonna be like, I know like it's probably gonna diverge or like kind of come together and intertwine into like this romance between them, because the final scene of episode 2 is him proposing and asking her to be his wife. But like, I really want to move the story along a little bit faster into getting into like the nitty gritty of like, who's the rabbit with the clock, and I suppose is Jung Tae-il or
from that kingdom,
has to be, right? And then like, Sun Ho, like, welcome back, Sun Ho, from my country.
Welcome back, Roach.
Oh my goodness.
I guess I want to point out one of the good things about Sun Ho this time is that I don't really hate him. But I only hated him for his character. And the actor, Woo Do-hwan, does a really good job of portraying split personalities, I'm just going to say. Because in the Kingdom of Korea, he's this stoic, no-nonsense royal guard captain. And then just a complete 180 in the Republic of Korea. It plays this like snarky punk.
주말, 양말, 막말. 난 그때가 제일 리저같고 있어.
Reverse.
I love his portrayal of both of these characters. I really lean towards more of the playful and colorful
Yeah.
character that he plays. He's got so many different expressions, his delivery. It's really awesome to see him in
more
this type of
lively.
role. Right, because like in my country, he was such a
One-dimensional.
Roach.
I want to say a one-dimensional roach.
guys, I don't know. Let us know in the comment section below if any of this is making sense to you, and if you're excited about seeing more episodes. I think the jury is still out for us. Whether like we gotta
Yeah.
see what episode 3 and episode 4 brings us.
I'm interested in the story thus far. I'm not exactly turned off by the confusion or the lack of cohesion, but I'm in it enough to want to see the next episode and see where it goes from here.
Yeah, I think overall right now, episode 1 and episode 2 is just this big giant mess. It's just splattered all
Here
over
it
the
is.
place.
Take it, and just run with it.
Just run with it. Well, until next time, let's see what episode 3 and 4 brings us.
All right, that'll do it for our first impressions of The King, Eternal Monarch. We don't know where the show is headed, but we will get more clarity as new episodes come out. But if you enjoyed our first impressions, please leave a like. If you want to see more videos from us, subscribe, turn on notifications, and as always, Sunday Squad, we will see you in the next one.